Everyone, Shatteredfriend Gaming here, and today, exactly as the I'm drawing a blank now. Exactly as the title of the stream says, we are going to be exploring the Daggerfall Covenant. Once I get everything kind of set up and in place. Alright. So one of my characters, I'm going through this right here. This is kind of the beginning of the Daggerfall, apparently. So I think I'll go through there myself. Just kind of finish it up until we get to up around here or wherever else they take us. Okay.
That old fool. Whatever it is.
I will be a bit quieter today than I was the other day streaming. As I just woke up. I mean, the more I play, the more I'll wake up. But for right now, I'm still tired, so gonna be a little bit quiet. So I know earlier in one of my previous streams I was talking about how if I enjoyed the new not new Elder Scrolls, wow. If I enjoyed the new Star Wars game, I would stream it. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Like, it's not that I'm not enjoying it, but I've been encountering so many bugs playing it, it's not even funny. I had to restart the game a ton yesterday. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 times just because it was bugging out and would not let me start playing the game. Then after that, I got past the tutorial and I get to the actual like first stage of the game, the first level, and it still wouldn't even let me play because it bugs out and I just get a God view instead of the whole entire region. So I'm going to wait until the bugs are ironed out, play it a little bit more on my own, see if I like it. If I do, like I said, then I'll play it for you guys. But I have quite a bit of problems with it. For me, it's a buggy, hot mess, and the controls are not very intuitive to play at all. So that's why I'm just like, I'm gonna hold off on this until, for sure, I know it's gonna work and it's not gonna bug out and ruin a stream.
Let's see here. It works! I knew it would, of course. Into the tunnel you go. Now to get that door open. At long last, the Sark. Come, we'll talk of our next move inside. As you see, despite the age of these ruins, I suspect the usual defense. This control rod.
And I did get a few other games that I'm gonna be excited to play, but I gotta learn how one of them works at least. Because I got the Arc or Arc, whatever it's called. Just because I've had my eyes on the game for a long time. I've never really looked up like how to do anything in the game, but more like seeing what people do. And the game looks fun. But my run the other day was extremely short due to me not knowing how to get rocks. So I ended up starving to death because I wasn't able to harvest food or anything because I couldn't figure out how to get the rocks. Which is a shame. But it is what it is. I'm not. Oh, excuse me. I'm not upset. I was a little disappointed, but other than that, I wasn't sitting there like, man, screw this game. If I had the chance, I probably would have returned it, but only downside buying stuff off the PlayStation Store, they allow no refunds. Doesn't make sense why they don't.
I doubt they escaped.
Just for the simple fact that it literally costs these companies nothing to host these online services. There is a cost associated with it, but all it is just pretty much corporate greed trying to get the most money possible. That's all they're trying to do. There wasn't no sneaking, that was just pure running. Oh.
I must get the schematics to my workshop. Join me if you wish to return to town. Come, Caliban.
I want to kind of go around and do all the quests in this area.
She's gone.
It's part of what makes me playing these games a chore. I don't want to say a chore because that sounds really negative, but that's what it is essentially. It becomes a chore for me to play these zones because I'm a completionist. I want it all done. Like, I don't want to be coming back unless if there's a specific reason for me to come back, and coming back to finish up quests is not a specific reason. That should be like a prerequisite before you advance any zone. You have to get like 75% of the quests done. That would be a little extreme, and most people wouldn't like it. You know, I actually probably see a lot more people pretty much bail out on the game, be like, no, I'm not going to play a game that does that. But it just logically makes sense to me. It's like, oh, hey, you just got to this zone. It's completely plagued by everything. What's keeping you here? Nothing. So it's like, okay, what's my point for even coming to this zone in the first place? Nothing. Damn it, they took the platinum. Blue entomola? I will. Don't mind if I don't. Now that's a resource node. Wow, they don't stick around for long, do they? They do not.
Shamal must leave this evil place.
You leave, Shamal. You leave. Never forget, Shamal. This place is evil.
On the side!
With the event being over, though, I will say I'm now going to have to start doing my other dailies.
I'll try to make it back to Trelane.
Now. So I'm going to have to make some... I'm not going to wear a disguise. So now, I'm gonna have to, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh well. Must have not been important then. I was playing yesterday though.
Trelane. Thank the gods you're alive.
Irinan.
And going through this zone just kind of struck a chord with me. I was like, man, this is what in like an actual RPG feels like.
For a moment.
Coming through this zone.
To town. Safer there.
As soon as you're rested.
Let's see.
We'll go.
And I
No sense running back to town just to have you die on us.
It's not safe here.
Fine.
just started thinking, I was like, man, that would make a fun game. Having a game similar to how ESO plays, drop a multiplayer aspect, bring the values more in line with the kind of a single player aspect, so you could do cooler and crazier stuff, so like a necromancer. Instead of all this time stuff, you could actually just have your legions of undead out patrolling the land. I suspect that developers don't do that, not based on balancing the game, but more of a technical. Get the fuck out of here. I want my A-Silk. Ooh, and yeah, this zone is ridiculous for its resource, like nodes clumped together. I really like this zone. I need to make a bunch of that Hismir fish stuff, and I need to go sell it. I know everyone's probably doing the same right now. They're all probably selling it for stupid, crazy amounts. But I'm not going to sell it for stupidly crazy amounts. I'm just going to try and make a decent profit off of it.
Help me. The sea drinks. It gets foggy, like last night. It drowned. Captured Lewis.
That's actually the quest I was looking for. Oh, come on. There's no way I was in your range. Whatever. Give me a second. Taking a sip of Das coffee. But also yesterday while playing this game, I happened to find my passion again for... I won't say find my passion, but I happened to felt the passion again for sitting down and just wanting to code. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to be able to do. But in order to do that, I have to lay off the gaming. But I also want to make games, so it's like, huh. Do I make the games and have what I want made, where I could be making money off of that? Or do I keep playing games and kind of enjoy the world that they already give and do all this stuff off on the side? But see, how I'm thinking about it is I do all this, make the games, play the games.
Oh, you aren't at all
Oops,
what I
sorry.
was expecting.
And then I can go and apply for some game studio and just work for them to get more experience.
We're going to just look for ham. Remember, you can take clothes from hampers or off dead sea drinks.
I ain't taking nothing. Killing anyone who wants to stop me. And they all did.
Don't know who you are. Word of advice. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting. Don't let them capture you. If you can
You got it. How the heck? No. I only say your range is not that far. It must have got glitched when I ran across right here. Or not glitched. Okay. That makes sense. They must have two different alertnesses. Or alertness. One's kind of the passive alertness, where they have just a set range. If you happen to come in that range, that's when they start to actively seek you. And the next one must be an actual, like, search range. So they're going to increase the radius at which they detect you. Because right here, they should not be detecting me. I don't know, maybe they changed it. I don't know. Seems a little strange that before it would take a while for them to detect you, and now it's like instantaneous across the map kind of detection.
These sea drakes give pirates a bad name. Kill every last one of them you see.
Why do the sea drakes give you guys a bad name? I mean, they're doing what pirates do. They're holding you hostage, and they're gonna make you pay. I mean, I'm not asking anything different.
Who are you? Stay away from Helene. She's a monster.
Don't worry, you're gonna go kill her. Kill her dead. Shit's always stupid when people say it. They act like there's another way you can kill someone.
You're welcome sight. Almost done. Everyone's out.
Come on, Skeletor.
Circle around.
I got a full storage. Gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Wow, the health one? That's such a rare one to get.
Yeah? Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind. Make sure she's safe.
Yeah, I'll make sure she's safe. Safe at the bottom of the sea. Alright. That's just stuff I can break down. There we go.
Wait. You're not my... What have you... Did you poison me? Hi, Captain. Are you feeling okay? Gut you like a stuck pig. Cut your eyes out. Roast you. Like you did my crew? No, that won't happen again. Oh, she fell down. My... I'll just be going then. I told...
Yeah, we'll let her die slowly. I have no sympathy for her. First time I killed her because I was like, if you're gonna kill her with your own hands. By your man. But the second time I was like, yeah. Well, you saw the second time. We just let her die slowly. That's all she needs to do. Alright, let's go pick up the end of this quest. Go into town. Start that. Pretty much be the end of the quest in town, I believe. There's 5 quests. 1 more. That. And there's 3 things of luxury to find. So I bet there's something back there I should try and discover, since there's some road networks. We'll place a waypoint. Oh, see a way to cross. There it is. Ooh, a silk. I needed this, going around and just collecting resources while exploring and questing. I've been running low. Like, I still got them above the 1,000, but I want like 1,000 to be the minimum I have at any given time. Just in case if I ever go through a period where I don't really feel like playing the actual game, but I want to go and do most of everything though. So that way I have the resources, I can do it, just quickly do what I need to do, and just call it good. Alright, don't be hissing at me. There's a lot of fucking assassin beetles. Go collect flax. Knew there would be something back here. Almost guaranteeing you there's going to be the sky shard around here somewhere. And is that cornflower up there? Nope, that is a pewter seam. But so after playing this game, I've been getting kind of a lot of inspirations for games that would be interesting to see. Kind of prototyping some ideas I got in my mind. Pillar of the Singing Sun. There's a Thieves' Troves chest here. Not what I was hoping for. Fortunately. Oh yeah, you learned the hard way, huh? Huh, son? Yeah. Apparently there was no sky shard over here. Oh, we still got road to follow. I know my render distance isn't the highest as it's a console. Which is something I hope in the PS5 and the Xbox One X, or the Xbox X Series 1, or whatever the hell they're calling the next Xbox. I seriously can't keep it straight because I do not remember what it is. I hope they do a lot to improve upon the rendering so you could see this stuff a lot further and make a move more towards seeing actual PCs, which are coming up this year, which is crazy. So I need to have money saved up so I can get my PS5 right away, because that first one's going to be the only one's backward compatible, and I want that. I need the backwards compatibility. For all the games I bought, I'm getting tired of having to buy fucking... Oh, they took it. That's alright. I went for the other thing first. What the heck? There's not a sky shard back here? With how this road network was, I could have swore there would have been one. Oh well. There must be one somewhere up around here then. Set that as the active one. Kind of go around the islands. See what kind of secrets the developers may have placed in for people who took the initiative to go out and explore instead of just resource nodes. Because I would be doing that. Some far off nook or cranny, I'd be placing some stuff. But the best stuff I'll be placing right underneath their nose where they have to pay attention to environmental cues. Like, okay, are you playing the game or are you just playing the game? A lot of low levels around here. I mean, I am at a low level area, so that does not surprise me in the least bit. Say like this, I would put secrets out there. So I'm gonna go out there here in a second to see if there's anything out there actually worth trying to find. Just I know how rare these rune stones can be. Alright, I'm no longer in combat. Imp stool, and then we'll go for this chest. Surprisingly, no one goes for a chest. Like, I don't know what people's deals are, but they do not want chests. And I don't understand it. I mean, it's a decent source of XP. Yeah, I may not have all the stuff. Oh. You can have all the iron. I'll take that. Alright, so apparently there is... Alright, let's try swimming out. This might be pushing it. We might actually encounter the deterrent to send us back to the shore going out this way. Yep, there's a deterrent. Which is alright. Alright, so, I mean, nothing out on that island. Actually, that's pretty smart. If I want to get recruits for my guild, go to the low level area. Let's see, that's the... Alright. Now this brought up kind of a time... oh, shit. I can't think of it now. I don't want to say a tyrant, but this has brought up a bone I got to pick with the game. Because in the current state, I'm not going to say the game is terrible, but the game is definitely lackluster. For the simple fact that I want to be able to go to areas that are specifically for higher level people and game people. And I want there to be areas that are specifically for new people. Sitting here and trying to force areas to work for everyone, I think is detrimental to this game. Like, there really should be a clear line between, oh, you're not supposed to be in this area until you're this level. And they should kind of branch it out. Like, make all the DLCs accessible for everyone, but the base game itself should still have the level scaling. Because then you could be like, alright, well, you reasonably expect to find all the high levels in the high level area and all the low levels in the low level area. And yes, there might be some reason to go back to the low level areas, like right there for an example being, it's like, oh, I'm going back to the low level area to recruit for my guild. That makes so much more sense, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys can go anywhere and everywhere you want. So now not only are you not getting the story that the developers want you to get, and kind of a coherent matter, instead like a organic coherent matter, it's now just a jumbled type of thing. Where it's like, yeah, we'll show you the world and everything that you can do in the world, but that's it. Not able to do anything else, really, besides just kind of going out of order and not really getting a full story. And going from there. I mean, honestly, if I didn't make a new character the other day as a sorcerer for the Daggerfall Covenant, I would not have known this was the starting area for the Daggerfall Covenant. I would have just assumed... Oh, that's just a seagull. I was going to say, I would just assume that Storm Fortress was the starting area. Right, done. So I'm missing a way shrine, which is probably up here. Missing a sky shard and 2 lore books, I believe that's what it is. Oh, points of interest. Oh, okay, so yeah, that will be in the city. Dog Eater Goblin Camp. There must be a separate Goblin Camp because I came across that one, but it didn't tell me anything I need to know. We're out here for resources now. I kind of have a general idea of where they want me to go. But I'm just going to collect this pewter seam right here. See if there's anything around this bend. And there's some high iron ore. But other than that, we're going to be calling it because there's not really anything else around there. Coming back around this way, pick up all the other quests, and go from there. But I'm still a strong proponent that things should be... They should be scaled to you up until the point where you become CP. Alright, let me put it like that. Once you get past CP, that's when the enemy should start scaling to you. But in the beginning... Wow, that was a lot that that wolf had. In the beginning, you should have to be kind of funneled around so it makes sense why you're in this region at this time. Instead of just the, oh look, I went and I defeated Morlock Bog, but I'm coming back. And then it's this. No, I don't care if I already know it. I want it! I need to remember to start using that stuff. Foods and all that.
But who? Rue. Yes. I remember now. Too much root. I'm not spending another minute in this camp. Thank you, friend.
See, this is the camp. What? They must have like a main camp somewhere.
Where's Mark? You gave him... That fool better have saved some for me.
Do, 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 do. I don't know. Like, I bring up good points, but I can see why they would have done the things they've done, especially if they want to increase the player base. People don't like to be funneled into things. If they were... See, it would have been more work for them, but I think the game would have fared better if they would have went and then been like, okay, since we're no longer having leveled the zones, but instead it's all zone scaling, you need to not need, but they should have done, give me a second. They should have tried to do restructure of all the stories, like zone stories and all that, to make them more open-ended, so it's kind of like, oh, you could have came from anywhere and started doing this. And got, ooh, Okuda. And gone from there. Alright, so I got the thing I wanted. I'm going to still go back there and look, because there might be a sky shard back there. No, the sky shard's at the grave. What am I doing? So go to the grave. But is there not a quest out here still? There is. Oh, see, I'm in the town. Like, I'm in it, but I'm not in it. More A-Silk. Give me that A-Silk. It's so much money. Maybe not anymore, but it was worth so much money. Discover that way shrine.
Goblins. They killed everyone. My brothers, our 5 guards. They speared me good. Left me for dead. Killed their king. They won't attack the town without him to lead them. I just need to gather my strength.
Don't worry, we'll go kill him. Ain't no goblin gonna be king while I'm walking around. Because I will be their queen. I will reward them. They will bring me money and fame and fortune. Alright, so we are kind of coming up towards the end of the stream. I'm not going to quit right away. Like I said, it is coming to an end here shortly. It's getting to be that timed. Getting to be that time, and I got other responsibilities for the day. Excuse me. Like, the number one resource, kind of jumping around here and everything. But the number one resource...
Hello again.
Hello. How's it going? But the number one resource I'm needing platinum. It's been a while, Scottish. How's it going? Kinda lost my train of thought and had to jump around there for a little bit when you jumped on in.
I am well, thanks. Yourself? I see the system has been updated.
What do you mean it's been updated? I was gonna say, I just have it so it's not gonna show There you are. It's not going to show the messages. I have it displaying on my tablet next to me. I like the retail, the space to see everything going on in the game. There we go. We got the achievement.
Jakan is innocent. Edmund Bosek threw my sweet Jakan.
Oh, I see.
No. The grave is the prison in that cave ahead.
And I'm not doing too bad.
Jakan described it as a ghastly place. Gods know, he's rich. He's a prince from Glenumbra. He promised to whisk me away from my family and make... Jakan said the gate...
Anna, we're gonna have to give you a bath, girl. You stink. Oh. Ooh, them frame rates. Trying to keep up with what's going on. Might be something useful around here. Not really. I mean, I could have searched all those bags, probably got some food, but sometimes it's just not worth it. Oh, come on. I was right here when it went off. Shouldn't have gotten me.
Set it ablaze.
There you go. Y'all did now. That's a player. I don't know what you're doing. I'll drag you. You're shooting me through the wall. Alright, where's this guy at? Oh, there he is.
Hey, you're not a guard. Get me out of here, please. Irian? Altmer girl? Yeah, I promised her a way off this rock. Is that really important right now? Bosek stole it from someone else. You can't steal from it.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Get me out of here. I owe you for this. Thanks. Now, let's get out of here. You first.
Oh, that's kind of a dick move. But yeah, follow him. He'll lead you out of here, and then it's like, ah, yeah, never mind. You go ahead. I ran into that one. Got some acrobatics.
We can't go that way. Irian's out there. Oh, and guards. I saw many.
He promised that girl something he can't keep. That's his own damn fault, not mine. Ugh.
Thanks for breaking me out back there. Listen, while you're in a heroic mood, I figure if you want something kept safe, give it to the goblins. They'll watch it for free. They're too stupid to trade it. Here's the thing. You went through a lot of trouble to free me, right? There's no way you'll let me get eaten.
Oh, I gotta go into a mine. Why don't you just pull out a horse and just get on a horse? Alright, you're too slow for me. He's just running over here, I bet. Ooh, that's a lot of ruby ash. Ah, I was too slow. Has the system caught up with me yet? No? Alright, whatever. We'll just reach in there. It'll force everything. Oh, right there he is. Never mind. Apparently he did catch up with me.
They store everything on the upper level.
Reach upper level of mine. I guess if you want me to. I'm not really feeling it, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, it's just one giant cavern. Let's try and aggro as many as we can to us. Just the one. Oh, that's not too bad then. There we go. What? When did you get aggroed? Man, I am going through all these CP points. Like it's nothing.
Try and keep up.
You say that, but do you mean that? Because you got the power of the system behind you. I don't. A Templar. Nice.
My favorite part of hard morphs is the huge numbers bouncing off enemies.
Yeah. It does make it nice to look at. Sadly, I know I'll never be able to get like the truly huge numbers without following some sort of guide setup. But that's alright. I want to get to the part where I experience in MMOs where it's just huge groups of people together doing an event or doing something. So I want to get into like trials or the actual PvP, not the battlegrounds, but the Cyrodiil. So I can see huge groups of people running at it, just doing everything. Retrieve the treasure? I don't need that. No, I don't need that. Give me the treasure. Find other mind exit. Don't really want to find it. Ha! What? Is he down below? Yep. Geronimo!
Over here. I have a question for you. What were you doing in the mine? And did you see a scummy Breton up there? Yakarn. He's a liar and a thief. He stole a gem from Headman Bosek. Now, if the gem came back, Bosek might let him live. Can you help me, or not? Now, that's just too bad. If you do run into him again, tell him that if we catch him...
Why would I help you? There's not an incentive to do so. Flax will collect that. Don't need. You never know what low level might want to buy it off of you. Oh, Nightshade? Gosh dang it. I might as well just walk over there. If I'm going to be getting off every 20 seconds to pick up an item. There we go. Turn this in.
They knew that goblins spawned and put a dagger in our backs. Siraj never could pass up a pretty face. This bracelet was given to my ancestors by King Thal.
Yes, 82 gold. We'll turn this quest in, then we'll finish up that main quest, and I believe that'll be everything we can do right now in this zone.
Yes, you have just what my sphere needs. Oh, good. I believe this will work.
Oh!
One never knows what's going to happen when working on Dwemer devices.
Why are you cowering? He's being a pansy, that's why.
Now throw the lever. Oh, research never goes as one expects. I'm amazed it worked at all. But thanks
I need to get rid of an item. Do, 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 do. Let's get rid of those. You get so many. You get so many of them. Alright, I'm inside the town. Do we have... We do have an enchanting table. I was gonna say, because I need to break stuff down. That way I can free up some room, go do the other quest real quick. I don't want it to yield anything, I just want to break stuff down. Enchanting meaty. Oh, I've already read that like 3,000 times. Alright, I believe this is the last quest right here. In this zone. Nope, apparently there's another one. There's multiples.
Did you do it? Did you kill? By kind, you did it. It's not goblins. They kicked me out. They heard Bosek threatened me.
Yep, there's multiple quests in there.
If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with a Red Guard girl. I overheard him telling a Red Guard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did.
Oh, you poor gal. It's not your fault. You're young and reckless.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius.
Oh, you're that quest.
The king made it.
Glad to see you made it out. Hey now, the headman stole it first, and you brought it back to me. Yes, yes I do.
There we go. Completed that. Now we'll talk to the Captain. Wow, that was a lot of XP.
And what might you want? You're not with Bosek, are you? No, you don't look dumb enough. So tell me this. If I was planning crafty Larissa, eh? I won't lie. She'd be a big help getting what you're in. I'm looking forward to getting back. Not here. If any of the bloody...
Oh yeah. Alright. I was kind of hoping they would allow me to bring all three. I mean, she said that before. But it's a whatever situation. Where's everyone at? Oh, they're above us. I guess if you don't see them, you should probably just expect to run up.
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That's slimy. His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's done. Those records are worth a fortune to King Baharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the king's order to stop. Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us... First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Onto the rocks and strip the wreck.
Alright, so talk to everyone.
Oh, yes. Hello. This is fascinating. Did you know that when...
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend?
Quite. She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace. My pleasure. Meet me up.
Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back. Get your disguise.
Oh, so these are just pretty much if you make the,
I removed this device from clunker. When pressed, it produces... Let me know if there are...
Okay, I see how it is. That helping those three pretty much just made this quest nothing to do. Because they're gonna practically help with everything. It's one of these quests. Alright. Let's just get to the palace. I'm not upset. Okay. I was gonna say there is a bridge going this way.
Well, look who's come to pay a visit. Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just...
That's trash. I mean, they're not far off of what this is going to be. But that's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, where did they keep the disguises at? Oh, under appearance, that's right. I still have my axes. What kind of servant carries their weapons around? Not a very good servant, that's who.
Onsi's bones, what is... Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland.
Palace yards, returning items, collecting keys, stealing. You pleb, you have a dragon following you. I got my torch bug.
Ah, my lowly servant. You're just in time. My dear friend, Headman Bosek, is sleeping off the attentions of these two lovely ladies.
This Jakan is quite charming for a scoundrel, but I...
Tell me more about those firm, deft hands of yours, Jakar.
He pretty much knocks out the headman.
Well, right, I am gonna go to sleep. Have fun, man.
Alright, man, take it easy. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here soon, so it's not like you're going to be missing much more. I'm just going to be finishing up this quest and heading off. So I'll catch you later. Oh man, that was funny though with that whole entire headman situation with those two gals. Oh, that one, yeah. He just goes and knocks them out when he's trying to do his thing, and he comes in. The ladies know who he is, and like, you know what, screw it. I like this. I'm okay with this. Oh, that was funny. Ooh, pewter. Doesn't matter if it's the most basic element there is, it's still worth money. And quite a bit of it, too. Alright, let's go turn in this quest, and then we're going to be calling it. So I still gotta get ready for the day. For work and everything.
My friend, welcome back. Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Tharwab defiance of the king's decrees. Come on.
The king is pleased with what you've done here.
A generous reward. Death.
On your feet. Man your stations. Prepare to sail. Captain Colleen took her time getting off this damned island. Doesn't surprise me. Orc problems aren't her problems. But before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a... If there's one thing Master Kassan taught me, it's that knowing your ship and crew keep...
What do you want? Of course. I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakan. He's not getting near enough.
The spearhead's no maiden's breath, but at least she doesn't have...
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning.
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naran.
At least the drinks are free.
Blades Edge. We're setting sail with the famous Jakar.
Who's gonna bet him first?
Can't wait to see Jakar's battle scars. I'm sure he's got them everywhere.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go.
Alright. Well, enough of this. I think it's time to set sail.
Beyond the seas once again. This is paradise.
I'm looking forward to seeing Jakarn in action. Here he's following Jakarn, of course. Why else would I be along?
Sure, if you say so.
Strosmakai is a depressing place. Too many red guards waving their damn swords around. At least on the spear.
Then we leave.
Oh, see, Betneth is the second region. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're gonna call it here, folks. Thank you all for stopping by. I'll catch you all next time. This has been Shatteredfriend Gaming, and I'm signing off. Bye.